private jails as much as you can, because that's where you're going on remand. So that's, anything can happen. Like, I think since 2019 they had like 3 riots. So imagine you're in there just because you fucking had an argument with your wife, right? And you're in there only for a month, right? Realistically, you're only in there for like 4 days. You're in there with all those people that just are ready to riot, right? Like, and you get caught up in that now, and all of a sudden now your 3 months turns into 8 months, turns into a year, and they don't give a fuck, and you hit the guard and you split his lip. That turns into 3.5 years. You know what I mean? And now you're all of a sudden you're in a gang because you're not really that big. That's how it starts. And the guards, they pick on you a little bit too. You know what I mean? But they might like you a little bit, and you know, because you do the system, and they just get you the fuck out of there as quick as possible, and then it's not too bad. You get your month done and then you're done, right? You get your 2 months done and then you're done. But like, realistically, in Australia, like when you go into the system, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're in there for 2 months, 2 years, 20 years. You're in there with everybody that's doing 2 months, 20 years, 15 years, until maybe the first 5 months, 7 months, you know, maybe the first 16 months. You know what I mean? And then after that, then it might be a little easier. Then you go into a place and people are walking around and they're like, I fucking live here. You know, I fucking live here. Clean your crumbs up or I'll crumb you. Like, you know, that then becomes a bit of a different reality in it. You know, people care a bit more about it. But like, that first 16 months theoretically could change everything. You know, you're just stressed out. You haven't eaten good in like 4 months. People are stealing your food. Even the boys in your gang are stealing your food. You know, they're taking your shit. You know, that's just unfortunate, the dynamic of the pot at the time, right? The food chain at the time. And now all of a sudden, you know, you're trying to get to your visit and the guard's giving you a lip, and then you've already gotten in trouble written up once before and you can't work, right? Like that stresses people out. But, you know, you're there for 16 months and you're in an indefinite position. In reality, like, the entire prison system here in Australia, like, fucks with your head. And then you're probably locked down with an ice head or a meth head or a heroin addict that's like coming down, right? Or you're locked down with like, just, you happen to be the only guy available to bunk with, and you're on a green card and this guy's on a trial. So every morning for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have to wake up in the morning. You can't be in a cell by yourself, right? When you're on a green card. So you got to move to the cell next door, and you're waking them up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning to throw your mattress on the floor. Right? That pisses them off. If those people next door to those cells to you on the left or the right, you can only pick on the left or the right. You can't go, can I go over there? No, because they can't transit you, right? That's a different system. They can only put you in the cell next door. If that happens to be someone that don't like you, well, you're fucked in there. That now they're pissed off, tired, hungry, angry, and locked in with you for 4 hours before they come to undo lockdown. So it's just shit. It's just shit. And then you want to fucking have a shower and buy